How's it going, guys? It's Devin Caswell on YouTube here. Now today's a continuation of the series called Becoming a Living Sacrifice. Now the second thing that you need to know in order to become a living sacrifice is give God your best. Now in the start of the book of Leviticus, it talks about Moses and the Israelites and specifically sacrifices. Because the Israelites were required to give God sacrifices for their sins and multiple other things. But so they would sacrifice goats, sheep, and bulls, multiple other things, even grain. But the thing is when they sacrificed these things, they were required to give God the best animal that they had. It had to be an animal without defect. It couldn't have any injuries. It couldn't have any blemish. It had to be perfect. They wouldn't give God the runt of the litter. They would give God their best. Even with the grain sacrifices, they would have to give God their finest grain. So in order to become a living sacrifice for God, you need to give God your best. You know, serving God isn't a game of hocus pocus. You can't have one foot in and one foot out and shake it all about. No, it doesn't work that way. Imagine it this way. Slice your body in half, right? This half of your body works great. It functions properly. It does everything that it needs to do. But this side of your body doesn't work at all. It's just dead, just limp. This side of your body's just, it's there, but it ain't working. All right? Your body wouldn't work properly and do all the things that it needs to do if one half of your body was just shut down. Because the human body needs every body part working together in order to function properly. God doesn't want just half of you. God wants all of you. He wants you to be all in so that He can fully utilize you to impact His kingdom. But in order for Him to fully utilize you, He needs you to be all in. Now imagine you were working out, right? You worked out for 1 week and you gave 50% effort. And then the second week you go to work out, you put in 100% effort. Which week are you going to have more results? Obviously the week that you put in 100% effort in. So don't put in half the effort unless you're content with half the results. And if you're anything like me, I'm not happy with half the results. You know, don't put in half the effort and expect more than half the results as well. Now, the biblical way of saying that is you reap what you sow. You get what you put in. So if a farmer has a field and he only sows seeds into half the field, he's only going to produce fruit for half of a field's worth. So if he sows seeds into a whole field, he's going to get a full field's worth, right? Makes sense. You reap what you sow. It's a basic concept. But here's the thing, God deserves our best. He created us and He gave us this amazing opportunity called life. So let's take advantage of that and live life to the fullest. And the only way to live life to the fullest is to give God your best. Don't give God 50%. Don't give God half of you. Give God everything you got. Go all in. Give God your best. If you do this, you will be one step closer to becoming a living sacrifice. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you have any comments, suggestions, any prayer requests, throw them down there. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. God bless.